Everything kept breaking as usual. Last second, I have a habit of doing that. Yeah. So okay, okay. Yeah. Type, 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 type. There's this, that. Okay. Okay. Taking my 2 pictures real quick. Yeah, so this me today, sitting here as always. All my is falling around because kind of last second trim. Yeah, that looks cute. Okay. Yeah, that's how we like it. Yeah. All the babies just some way out of the picture. My camera. Mm. Yeah, this is not. I want better light. There we go. Got my pictures. Yeah, so I am sitting here taking my pictures and stuff, waiting for our lovely friends to gather. Alright, music is back. Wait, this is the wrong side. My kid is yeah, I decided I'm wearing a hat again. I'm wearing the Pokemon Go Fest hat from last year that my parents got me in Germany when they went to Pokemon Go Fest. Yeah. Your Banshee scream scared both me and Matt. We were like, I didn't expect it to be that loud. Let's see. I need to see if we got any response from Butler. If they're still online. Hopefully. If not, we're gonna have to improvise. Title. Oh, it says they're there. It's very wiggly. I'm trying to think what I could do to fix that. Kind of feel bad about that. Hi, Keek. Hi, how you doing? Sorry it took me so long. One second. Mother-in-law is talking to me. I feel like a little overwhelmed. Let's say it like that. Yeah, overwhelmed is a good word. Trying to get into the mood. Doing 30 things at once all day long. So that's kind of how I've been running today. a little hyper. Let's say it that way. Like I said in Discord, I wish I could tear myself into 5 people and do everything at once, but it's a little difficult to do that. Yeah, I wanted to take a picture. Well, I did take a picture. Oh my god, that's a cute picture. Did my tweet go out and how does it look? Let's post a picture under it. How are you liking Fall Guys, Rain? Tell me about your Fall Guy experience so far. We watched you play a little. Like, I have a hard time watching it being played because I don't have the attention span for it, and it just looks stressful to me. Like, really stressful. Like, I don't know. It's too much filter. Like, I take pictures of this app and it does blurring of the background. Fall Guys is dull to watch. Yeah, it's hard. Like, you know, there's so much going on. You can't really. If I keep talking about Fall Guys, excuse me. Excuse me. Wait, that's the wrong mode. We gotta, like, give people a second to join. I hope that people are still here. Okay, so. No. Okay. So Butler has some router problems. Okay, so. Okay. I also gotta. What the heck? I'm not friends with Olivia? What? No, I am. Message. Funnier to watch than play. I guess. If you can pay attention to 300 things happening at once, right? This needs to be over because it's in my fucking face. Trying to set up. Oh, also, I want to try something today with my cat. I was thinking of, I don't know, I guess incentives for donations, and I'm thinking about cat treats, because Rage goes fucking ham for cat treats. So we're gonna try that in a little bit. Maybe in a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. I need to set that kind of stuff up still. Users in chat. Alright, I see Domo is here, Keek's here, and some fresh person. Hi. We messaged Olivia. Audio stuff is ready. If you can beat the first levels in Mario, you can beat that. You have not seen me play Mario. You will kill yourself if you see me play Mario. You know, for a while on the Switch, it had all the multiplayer Mario ones with the Tanuki suit and stuff, or the cat suits. Ask Matt how that went. I think he wanted to kill me. I suck at platforming games. Yeah, you don't want to see me play Mario ever. You will get so angry you will either come and kill me or kill yourself because you can't stand to live on the same planet with me after seeing me. I sugs. Uninstall. What do you uninstall? Mario? Oh yeah, okay. I wanted to do the picture thing. See, I keep forgetting about my picture. I don't know why. I need a cute one. And it keeps blurring out the stupid mudkip on my head. I'm like, excuse me, that's the whole point of this Stupid picture. This is so rude. Not good. That one. This picture is cute. Oh, it didn't blur out the Mudkip. Yes. But my forehead be hella wrinkle. No. And my shirt's messed up. You know what? I like it. I don't care. Okay. Quote. Retweet. What's the gym leader this time? What city? I need to look into. So, are all deaths literally deaths? It'll like pop. It'll flash black and you'll be like, you're dead. What? Why do I not have the world edit info here? So I need to refresh the game. Viridian. Continue. Yeah, I don't see the option for world info here. Is it something that they pushed out today? No, there it is. Yeah, I had to refresh it. I guess it's... I don't know. Okay, so Cyrus Viridian. Maybe somebody typoed it. I don't know if it's me or the AI. It's probably me. Viridian City Pokemon? Viridian, yeah, you guys are, you're right, Rain. Viridian. Mudkip and I are ready for Viridian. Gym leader Cyrus. If he can stop torturing bugs for a hot minute, I think that's a good tweet. And some Mudkip, my Ditto, and I. My Mudkip, my Ditto, and I. There we go. Caps those names. Because I'm lazy later. My Mudkip, my Ditto, and I ready for Viridian Junior side. We can stop torturing bugs for hot minute. Hashtag AI dungeon. Okay. World info is like done today or yesterday. Yeah, I mean, if it works, that's gonna be amazing. Let me switch the mode to, okay, I need to hide. Do I need to hide any of these? No, I don't think I need to hide any of these yet. We haven't really, I spent like 10 minutes on it and was like, okay, this is good enough. AI Dungeon main laptop. There we go. So here's the world info that I started. We have Aini, we have Lavender Town, we have Mudkip, Ditto, Rain, Butler. Rain needs fleshing out. Tyranitar needs flashing out. Indica needs flashing out. Cyrus might be able to use some stuff. Charlie, I barely had any time. Because like I said, I was working at the same time. I was doing so many things today. While raiding stuff. Oh, you can save? What? Okay, that's cool. Okay, so I remember I did a prompt yeah, was it prompt? Whatever, a scenario. I was setting up a scenario and starting to add world info, and then I clicked something and everything was gone. And I was like, cool. I put 10 minutes of work into it, not more. Then we need to do like places, and like I said, I want to do the Keek Coffee Empire, your character, Whatever else. Pokemon, if we want to bring in more. Mudkip barely has any info in it. That's funny. I'm also thinking about publishing the story. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, yeah, why not, right? It needs fixing though. Like, there's a lot of typos in there that I want to do. Do you guys know, the ones that do play AI Dungeon, do you know how that setting that lets you edit anything works? I think I saw somebody... I kind of want to go back to Times New Roman. Reads nicer. Accessibility mode. Makes story text accessible and individually selectable. I don't know, how does this... do I not have that active? How does it work? I want to kind of like click and edit without having to go into edit and then go like, am I doing something wrong? It's the story I just published. Go ahead, have your fun. I don't care. If you have any good shit happening, you better share it. As long as it's nothing bad to me. Then I guess you do what you want. I can't control you. I can't stop you from copy pasting the prompt that I already pasted in chat either, so it doesn't matter. You do you. Be free. Spread your wings and expand upon the world. What else before? So 5 years. I'm still hoping that Olivia can join us since her character is kind of like here. And Matt. Telling Matt to open Twitch. I'm like, excuse me, where are you? How rude. Okay. Gotta open the chat. I'm so sorry. 12:24:26 Delta. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Muddy Kid. Choo Choo Babies. We're testing the delay with Butler real quick. I missed her message because I'm blind. And no, fucking you and your Houndoom. Nobody wants your Houndoom. I was asking Rain for like, oh, give me world info for your character, and he's like, I didn't give it to me good. He did not. He did not. He just copy pasted like the catchphrase. I'm like, what am I gonna do with that in the world info, Rain? What am I gonna do with it? Choo choo babies. Choo choo babies. Okay. Let's fix this. Ugh. Okay, so I got this. I don't need wait, actually no, I do wanna do this real quick. Still hoping Olivia joins. Gotta hashtag Pokemon. Like I said, I always love it when they like my shares and stuff, so I gotta hashtag them. Streaming Adam. There, that's a good Good Instagram story. Okay, 30-second delay. All right. Butler is in Discord. I don't know if she's still shadow banned, whatever it is that she is, shadow banned. Who knows? Who knows what she did? Maybe she'll disclose what she did one day. Who knows? All right. Okay. I'm putting this away so I don't keep getting distracted. I'm taking a sippies. And now, I'm gonna see something really quick. Rach! Actually, I gotta ask Matt if she's out there. Is Rage out there? Rage! Snacks! Rage! Rage, you want this? No. I think this is a fail. She's not interested. Rage! No. Well, it's open, so if she does come around, we can try and get her attention. That was a... She's there. She's there. Bring her. Bring me a baby. Yes, bring me babies. I want to show off Rage while we're at it. Let's do Rage real quick. And I'm moving this. I'm getting the extra keyboard. Oh, it's not that visible. Alright. These fucking things. Type like this. Alright, that works. Stupid cat. Like, all day she hides in the bedroom. I go in the bedroom, bam, she's out. Like, what is it? What is it now, cat? Okay, we got back to movie. Where's my cat delivery? She's probably like sleeping. She's tearing her awake out of her sleep. Cruel monster that I am. No, we're gonna have cat time. Alright, there she comes. Rage! Alright, we're putting this keyboard away again. Rage, you want... Rage! Are you baby? Come here. You want this? Oh, you want this? Say pite pite. Yeah. Cute. Yeah. Isn't that adorable? She is she's a chonker. She's like, give me this or I will end myself. You want to look at the camera while you do this? Oh, okay. You're just gonna bite it? Okay. Yeah, she just turned 12. She's fucking old. And she's from Germany. I moved to the US and I was very sad because I missed her. Because she's like born in my bed and stuff. She's my literal child at this point. Anyway, I flew her out from Germany to the US. Rain, your emote is inappropriate. That's not what we're here for. Inappropriate, right, Rage? Yeah, no. Look the other way. We don't let them see this anymore. They don't deserve. Nah, Rage is cute. Rage is babies. Rage say pite pite. Alright, Rage. Take your time, right? Oh god, now she has it all over her chin. Oh. Rage, show it. Show how you have it on your chin. Yeah. Kill and eat. Rage, do you kill and eat? Yes. She used to be a killer. She used to be an outside cat, and I was like, you going to LA. No more outside. And on the first day she came here, she's like hiding on top of the fridge. Actually, I'm stupid. I should have done this there. But what's left? Let's do a belly check. We did the belly check. We're finishing up. Finishing up before we get started, Rage. You have it on your beard again. Cool. Alright. Which one? Which emote? The second one. The second one, definitely. Okay, Rage. It's getting empty, and you have it on your chin here. Alright, Rage. We gotta get you smaller snacks. This is too big. It just takes like half an hour. Alright. Alright, my love, I think this is it. It's empty. No. She's like, squeeze it again. There must be more. No? It's good. I promise. No. Show yourself. No, wait, what are you doing? It's empty! Okay. It's empty. I promise you. I promise you. We have done it, okay? You can stay if you want, you know? I'm sure it's cat ASMR time as she's smacking her lips and purring. Alright. Alright, Rage. I think it's Pokemon time, is it? I think it is. Okay. Rage says it's Pokemon time. Okay, let's get into it. Rage is making space for Ditto and Mudkip. No? Alright, well, alright. You go. You can go. If you either you stay or you go. Decide. So that was cat time. I was thinking that maybe I could make it a donation. I don't know. I don't know if you guys like Rage. But I saw that that's an option. It's like cat treats. No, her name is Rage. Literal rage. Anger. Angry cat. Rage face. It's from back in the day from 4chan. Rage face meme. That's what I was into. 19 years ago. 20? 19? I don't even know how old she is. Wait. No, wait, that's not right. Hop in on the Discord. This is Rage Face. There we go. Okay. Alright. Butler loves cats too. Yeah. See, cat time. Cat time is always good. Okay. This is it. It's Pokemon time. Cat time is over. It's Pokemon time. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of a read because she's a filthy 4chan. I am. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's where I grew up. That's where I learned English. Let me have it, okay? Let me have it. Let me have my one thing. Let's read out our interaction with Liv and Cyrus because it's just it took a long time to get it together, but it turned out beautiful. Okay, so we had a let's try recap really quickly. We had a fight. We got away from it. We ended up in a cafe. Charlie appeared. He's like back to his you should join Team Rocket's shtick, and we're like, you know what? We gotta get the heck out of here. So we ran away. We escaped through the bathroom window. After escaping through the bathroom window, we used our Ditto bike to get the heck out of there. We had a little bit of an emo moment with Mudkip and Ditto at a lake, and we were like, you know what? I'm tired of running away. So we got back on our Ditto bike. We rode our Ditto back to towards the town. And no, don't send dumb emo like that. I hate that. I hate that emo. Anyway, so we rode our Ditto bike with a purpose for a while before you miss something in your way and you go flying up into the sky off of your Ditto bike. It takes you about a minute to realize that you are falling at a terminal velocity and there's nothing you can do about it. You give a quick apology to your mother before the ground breaks your fall and everything goes black. You find yourself bouncing off of something. It makes a weird rumbling, bouncy noise. You can't really tell what is going on. You just know you're bouncing. Then your face hits something soft. Huh, I didn't think it was possible to feel this alive. You mumble as you fall. Your mind races as you think about what is happening. Wait, did I die? You open your eyes to find yourself on the tummy of a Snorlax? Its fluffy belly softly hits you in the face as it continues to roll down the hill. You look around to find yourself, the Snorlax, a Psyduck, and a Slowpoke all rolling down this hill. Your Ditto, who has transformed back into its baby shape, and Mudkip alongside you. They are all falling down the hill in a giant fashion disaster of flailing limbs and crying outbursts of laughter and fear. You recognize this road as the one that leads into Viridian City. You are not really sure what to do in the situation. Should you try and direct yourself off the creature or stay on for the ride? You decide to wait and see what everyone else does. The Ditto rolls around the back of the Snorlax and stops himself from moving any further with a carefully timed barrier. He then changes into you. Stop that, Ditto! You hiss over at it. The Psyduck manages to stop itself by producing a small whirlpool in the stream with its poor psychic abilities. The Slowpoke just continues rolling down the stream and out of your view. You have a feeling that this Snorlax was put here on purpose. You come to a halt close to the water and lay on your back, trying to make sense of what just happened. Olivia's here! Yes! Yes! Olivia's coming up in the story and Olivia's here! Yay! Okay, let's go back. You have a feeling Snorlax was put here on purpose. You come to a halt close to the water and lay on your back, trying to make sense of what just happened. A shadow falls down on you and you meet the brown eyes of a smiling Pokemon trainer. Her long brown dreadlocks hang. Indica! Oh, thank you so much for the sub for Thai Spring. Thank you. Thank you. It's so much. Thank you. So a shadow falls down on you and you meet the brown eyes of a smiling Pokemon trainer. Her long brown dreadlocks hanging down, framing her face. She wears a red bandana. You haven't seen her before, but you figure she's new. But the presence she gives off is anything but. We've been watching you for a while now. We thought you needed a push in the right direction, she laughs. Her friendly laugh is infectious, and you notice Mudkip jumping into her arms? What, Mudkip? I've only seen it bark at people, you exclaim as you watch Mudkip and the trainer embrace, before it hops back out of her arms and onto your head. She lets out a laugh. The Psyduck rolls to a stop close by and looks up at the girl with a frown on its face. That's just unnatural, you say, still in awe of what just happened. She walks over to you and holds out her hand. I'm Indica, she says. You shake her hand and introduce yourself. That was, something else. I don't even know what to say. I'm Aini. You grin back at her. Why don't you come on over to our campfire and tell me about yourself? I'm sure we have a lot of things in common, she says as she walks off towards a small campfire, leaving you standing there with your jaw nearly on the floor. You look over at Mudkip, who looks back at you expectantly, then down at the Snorlax still rolling down the hillside. That thing's just busy over there. You grab your Ditto and walk over after a quick shrug. You follow her and notice a pretty chill type of mannerism. You feel like you can trust her. She takes a seat by the fire. You notice that there's a guy there and he looks pretty pissed. Don't mind him. Indica waves a relaxed hand and continues to ignore the guy as he plays with some bug Pokemon around him. Go ahead and take a seat. Thanks, you say as you sit down. You sit there awkwardly for a moment and watch as the Psyduck returns to sit next to Indica. Meanwhile, you try your best to ignore the angry-looking guy next to her as he begins to pin a Butterfree's wings to a frame on the floor? You watch in horror, but try not to show it. The girl looks at you. Sorry about this. He can get like this at times. What was your name again? Aini. Oh, Mudkip is escaping. So, where are you from, Aini? Nowhere really. You pause to try and avert your eyes from the crying Butterfree. I'm from Lavender Town. The sight of the Butterfree suffering would drive a normal person to insanity, but you are from Lavender Town. You're used to this kind of weird stuff. Oh, right, the ghost town. She looks at you sympathetically, but carries on the conversation regardless. How did you end up in this situation then? This situation? You say, gesturing around you. I've been out of town for a while now, she says. You give a half-hearted explanation of how you met Mudkip and became a Pokemon trainer and why you were on your way to Viridian. So then I broke Charlie's ankles. He will never parkour again, you say, laughing. She replies with a small chuckle. I guess not. She turns back to her friend who has the bug Pokemon pinned to the board and gently lifts it up. Its cries have turned to a low whimpering. You look the other way and continue. And then Butler declared herself my rival and proceeded to beat the shit out of my Pokemon. War, she beat the hell out of your Pokemon? She says in amazement. Yeah, apparently she's some kung fu master and really enjoyed beating my Ditto to a pulp. You shrug as your eyes wander back to her bug-loving friend. We don't see too many people out this way, so we like to keep to ourselves, as you can tell, she says, looking at her friend with a face that displays that she really wishes she'd stop, or he'd stop. I understand, you reply. You hug your Ditto and Mudkip in your arms a little tighter before you continue to catch up your new friend. But her beatdown was interrupted when this annoying Team Rocket elite operative came out of nowhere, trying to steal all our Pokemon. But of course, Butler beat her as well. Wait, there's an elite operative after you? She frowns a bit and looks at her companion. I guess so, you reply. Do you know her name? You think hard for a moment, trying to remember. It was like Bart or something. You say not entirely sure. Maybe Rain. Yeah. You both pause for a second and watch her bug friend. The corner of your eye begins to twitch as he begins to reach for a syringe. Let me guess. She's an elite of the poison, ghost, and dark types, she says with a worried tone. You turn around quickly and stare at her bug friend, who's still slowly reaching for a syringe. Yeah, that was it. You tried saying, not looking at him. You lift your Ditto into air. You lift your Ditto into the air. Okay, let's get this. This is something. You lift your Ditto into the air. She went in a roundabout way to get me this Ditto. Super suspicious. This Ditto is weird. Weird. Believe me. She immediately turns around to face her friend. Cyrus, put that down, she commands. He shrugs and puts the syringe back slowly as you turn back around, trying to hide the fact that you're still watching him. Sorry about him, he's just... Never mind, she says, waving it off. Her eyes fall on the baby Ditto you're holding up into her face. This Ditto, man. You sigh. She smiles and replies with genuine enthusiasm. It's so cute, isn't it? She continues to gaze at it. You stare at Ditto's innocent face. And, where is it? Fuck. You stare at Ditto's innocent face, and you remember its thirst for blood, and shake your head. No, you don't want this one, believe me. Nah, seems pretty cute to me. She smiles as she watches it. Indigo's friend has made his way over to you now and stares at your Ditto. He looks weak, but very cunning. He'll do great in battle, he says, extending his hands toward you, introducing himself. I'm Cyrus. You nervously look at the friendly-looking kid, and your eye falls back to the Butterfree, struggling as it's pinned to the board. You feel torn. The Ditto could have become an infamous killer for Team Rocket. It doesn't want to battle, always hides, and is generally uncooperative with my commands. You glare at Ditto, knowing full well that it can understand you. Let me hold it, Cyrus demands. You feel a bead of sweat run down your forehead. I don't know about that. Cyrus nods and extends his arms towards you. I'll be super gentle with it, I pinky promise. He winks. You stare at Ditto, trying to read its expression, but it just continues to stare blankly ahead. You can't trust it, and you don't trust this kid, but you hand it over anyways. He takes Ditto from your hands as it slowly climbs up his arm and onto his shoulder. He sits there, quietly staring at Cyrus, who's still looking at it. It's a really good rare find, Cyrus gushes. You're really lucky, kid. What's it like battling with it? You feel your eye twitch in nervousness as you speak. I wouldn't know. It's been resisting any fighting, and so far, it only got beaten up. I've only been training it for. Wait. Sorry. You've only been training it for a few hours, and it already doesn't listen to you? Cyrus gives you a disapproving look. You shift uncomfortably. I guess it's my fault after all. Your eyes stay on Ditto's as you speak. Too scared to take your gaze off of it. You use a shaky hand to move some hair from your forehead. The sweat buildup has made it sticky and you struggle. Your mouth at Ditto. Please don't do anything weird. Please. It simply stares blankly ahead. Cyrus's eyes narrow at you and you quickly give him a nervous smile. And that monkey is out again. You look at Indica, who's smiling and swinging her legs in the grass. She tilts her head at the Ditto on her friend's shoulder. Looks like you made a new friend already. You smile back, still nervous, eyes starting back at Ditto. The bug kid is still watching you, his eyes narrowing in on you. You feel a bead of sweat run down your chest. You see Cyrus's finger twitch, trying to pet Ditto. Oh, come on, he winces. I won't hurt. Just a little touch. He continues to stare at it, and you feel your eyes begin to water. You lean forward hastily and swing your hand out. Maybe that's not a good idea. You shout. Just a little touch, he whines again. You blink away the tears and let out a sigh of relief. Cyrus pulls his hands back. Fine. He continues to stare at it for a moment. Then the Ditto reaches up to pet his hair. Where is it? I lost my point. The Ditto reaches up to pet at his hair. Cyrus jerks back in surprise, then smiles. Wow, it likes me! He squeals of excitement and reaches up to pet the Ditto properly. Oh God, is all you can whisper. I can't watch this. You try to change the topic. So what Pokemon do you have? You ask Cyrus, trying to sound polite. I'm a lepidopterologist. Lepidopterologist. He says proudly, that means I study butterflies. I have an entire collection of them back home. He smiles and points to the Butterfree perched on his board. You smile back, eager to change the topic. So you caught that Pokemon then? You ask, looking at the Butterfree. Cyrus's smile faints into a frown. No. He begins to pet Ditto again as the mood darkens instantly. It's a gift. You gulp and realize him and Ditto make a pretty good match in their weirdness. Cyrus and your evilly inclined Ditto continue their love fest until somebody buzzes overhead. Look, he shouts, pointing to a swarm of Beedrill flying by. You shield your eyes from the sun as you try to count them, but they're moving too fast. Cyrus pulls out a small Poké-Dollar camera and snaps a photo of them. Beautiful sight, aren't they? He smiles, looking up at them before your eyes widen in horror as Cyrus gets up with Ditto on his shoulder. Come on, let's go catch us some bees, he says cheerfully and walks off in the direction of the swarm. No, you cry, trying to get him to listen, but he either doesn't hear or chooses to ignore you. You see Ditto look at you over his shoulder. I wish. Yeah, like this. You see Ditto looking over his shoulder. Wait, where is it? God damn it. You see Ditto look over at you, over his shoulder, and smile. You hear a faint buzzing in your ear as the Beedrills close in. Cyrus makes quick work of the Beedrills, catching them in the most horrifying way. You feel like throwing up, but Ditto just keeps smiling at you. This is the happiest I've ever seen him, you think as tears begin to roll down your face and you stand there watching him massacre the bees. You feel Indica put a hand on your shoulder. You look at her. Ditto made him happy, so that's good, right? She smiles back, turning you away from the carnage. I guess. You sniffle and wipe your eyes. You hear the last of the buzzing die down from behind you. You quickly wipe your ears. You quickly wipe your ears and nose on your sleeve and walk to the pile of bodies that was the swarm. You gulp as you watch him do his bug collecting thing with the Beedrills. You notice they're all still alive, which makes you feel even worse. Cyrus has this look of childlike wonder as he goes about collecting them. Ditto looks unhappily, and you swear it gives you a toothy smile. Hey, you hear Rain whisper. I'm gonna take off. That guy makes me nervous, and I don't like how close he's getting to my Tyranitar. She finishes, pulling her hoodie up over her head as she prepares to leave. You stare at Rain, who was just suddenly appeared. You did not notice her arrival at all. You were so entranced by the cruelty before you. You notice her weird way of walking as she shuffles back out of view. Tilt your head in wonderment about what she was mumbling about in regards to Tyranitar. Cyrus grabs a Beedrill by the wing and holds it out to you. See, aren't they beautiful? I'm going to call this one Oligachu. Doesn't it have a killer style? You shake your head in disbelief. No, how can he be so cruel to such a wonderful creature that only wants to live their life? Give it back, you command, pointing at the Ditto. Like, I've had it. No, Ditto responds by shaking its head. You gape at its rudeness. Come on, let's catch some more. Cyrus grins as he runs back into the forest. Ditto bounces after him with a smile. He's so excited that he didn't notice that Ditto can talk. You look at your empty hands and frown. Indigo walks up to you as you think about what Cyrus just did to the Beedrills. Maybe he needs someone like that in his life, she says to you, trying to cheer you up. I'm scared of the things those two would do if they became friends, you whisper in reply. You hear something that sounds like a cross between a wail and a scream coming from the forest. It's a chilling sound. You think you hear Rain shout and something about getting off? You wonder if you should go investigate, but then Cyrus comes running out of the forest with Ditto happily following behind. They seem to be behaving. I'm bored, Cyrus yawns. Let's go back to my gym. You raise your eyebrows. Gym? What gym? Cyrus stares at you. My gym, of course. You blink in shock. You are this town's gym leader? Well, yeah, he says, looking at you as if it's obvious. Come on. He finishes bounding off into the distance. You and Indica look at each other and shrug before running after him. It takes you a while, but eventually you arrive in Viridian City. You never realized how close it was. You spent so much time in the forest that you never paid attention to the surrounding geography. It's a nice city. Big, but not too big. And that's where we're gonna pick up for today. Oh, Sean, hi! Thank you for joining. Okay, so, I need to update Butler really quick. Butler, it's not clear why, what we're implying with Rain and Butler's Tyranitar to her. Okay, so, yeah, so okay, I updated Butler, and I need to use the right keyboard so I don't wiggle everything nonstop. Let's get Ditto back because we need our companionship. Well, we don't need two Mudkips. We have one on our head. Okay, so let's see. We arrive back in let's see. Keek. It takes a lot of work to tame literal bugs, you guess. You should be an expert of training, or you just have natural talent. I guess that's the case of Cyrus. I think Cyrus is just like a super psychopath. Naturally talented, with no empathy. Yeah, exactly. That sounds like Cyrus. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting as well. So, you and Indica look at each other and shrug before running after him. It takes a while, but eventually you arrive in Viridian City. You hug. Wait, so Okay. You watch. Okay. As you trail after Cyrus and his excited. No, after unexcited. Excited Cyrus carrying. Wait, wrong button. Cyrus carrying. Who's still carrying? Who's carrying Ditto back on his shoulder? You look over at Indica. How is he how is he the gym leader? You whisper. How the fuck? What? She shrugs. I don't know. Think his dad has something to do with it. Maybe he owns it or something. You raise your eyebrows. Things are getting weird. You like the Reddit? Yay! I couldn't think of any better way for everybody to easily share their stuff and have it like visible without it getting lost in the Discord. So I figured it's just fucking. If it's dead, it doesn't matter either. So so you raise your eyebrows. Things are getting weird. What could we do? Trying to. Can I make Discord small? Discord's text smaller. Is that an option? Because this shish is big. Text and images. No, it's not. Appearance. Dark light, cozy. Chat font scaling. There we go. Smaller. Yeah, that looks better. Since I'm trying to. Butler is best girl. Yeah, she is. Butler is best. Oh, brain. I'm sorry. Sorry it took so long and the read and everything. Do you want to keep this gruff voice guy? Snake-like creature, 3 heads. There's no Pokemon. Snake poke. That's. I mean, yeah, that's. Let's have him. But why a snake? This is the bug gym, so are they a bug Pokemon on his shoulders? Cyrus responds in a sing-song voice. I don't think it's written like that, but I don't care. Let's see what happens. Too much shit on the floor here. It's a 3-headed dragon Pokemon, but this is the bug gym, so. No, this is stupid. Refresh. I don't like that. Yeah, I know. I don't need family members. Not with somebody that's a psychopath. Interesting. We're gonna have to. Yeah, the 3-headed Pokemon would not fit. That makes a lot of sense. Keek with the true facts. Okay, you notice the large man look at you, narrow his eyes. Who are your friends? He says to Cyrus. In a not so friendly tone. Cyrus just shrugs and smiles at you. This is my new friend, Aini. And this is Indica, my old one. I got it a bit confused. Indica. Gotta answer Butler on the same time. She's asking the serious questions. Cyrus points to you and yourself. And her. Was it making a joke and I'm I missed it. Do you mean Keek? Do you mean the DM from earlier today with the coffee, or do you mean right now? Because right now I don't see anything. Alright, Butler is coming up with the geniusness. Okay, how do I... Okay, so that's... Okay, shit. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. You mean in Twitch? Where is... I have, if you're gonna have to DM, I would say do it in Discord, because, this laptop is not big enough. Okay, here's DMs. That's a good idea too, Keek. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. So, we're building some lore on the side, so I need to kind of build this in. Is that how you write this? Dojo? Am I stupid? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not stupid. You're stupid, Firefox. Add the dictionary. Okay, so you notice the large man look at you and narrow his eyes. Who are your friends? He says. He says it in a not so friendly tone. Cyrus just shrugs and smiles at you. This is my new friend Aini, and this is Indica, my old one. Cyrus points to you and her, narrowly avoiding a snafu. The large man narrows his eyes further. You've been spending too much time with that girl. Why is that bad? He pouts. You need to go back to the family dojo. You've wasted enough time playing with bugs, the man yells. You wonder what bugs have to do with anything, but you don't want to risk another change in the mood, so you keep quiet. No, I'm going to Aini. Going with Aini and Indica to get a milkshake, is what Cyrus states, crossing his arms and frowning. I don't know about the milkshake. We're gonna change that. But I like it. You wonder what bugs have to do with anything. I mean, bugs have to do with anything. For a second, before you, I mean, what bugs have to do with dojos? That'll, comma, yeah, that makes more sense. But you don't want to risk another change in mood, so you keep quiet. No, I'm going with Aini and Indica to show them my collection. My collection. Show them my bug collection. Bug Pokemon collection, so it will be as messy as possible. Cyrus states, cross his arms in front. You need some coffee, but you don't have any. No! Get a Diet Coke. It's pretty good. You're pretty good, AI. Let's start by telling it that it's good, and maybe it'll stay good. AI doesn't know what to do. Try again. Meanwhile, I will look at the AI dungeon. Jump to present. Somebody in okay, I'm just kind of random, but I looked at the AI dungeon Discord, and somebody says the AI is my best friend, but he's just ashamed of being around me with you guys. And somebody responded, "Yikes! Imagine having your best friend be ashamed to be with you." Fucking wrecked. Oof, wrecked. Oh man, that's pretty mean. Okay, we're getting some lore background. Okay, so what did... Let's look back at the chat and not get distracted by Discord. No, Cyrus is not gonna go with his dad. Imagine having friends. I mean... How do I change this? The man puts a hand on his shoulder. Cyrus, you don't come with me now, you'll regret it. Looks away. Is he crying with his dad? No. Or actually... Yeah, okay, so he doesn't cry about torturing Pokemon, but he cries when his dad's like, you need to come home. You realize that he really wants to... He does not want to go home. Does not want to go home. He really does not want to go home, but can't bring himself to say it. He looks back up at the man, takes a shaky breath. I'm so sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. This is bad. Oh, what do we do? We might have something good coming. What could we do here? Okay. We're sprinkling in some lore. Okay, so but Dad, I don't wanna. The man puts a hand on his shoulder. Cyrus, if you don't come with me now, you'll regret it. Cyrus looks away. His eyes seem to be filling up with tears. You realize that he really does not want to go home, but he can't bring himself to say it. He looks back up at the man and takes a shaky breath before replying, I'm sorry, Dad, but I refuse. I will not go back to that place while the person I hate the most is there. The large man's face twists in a snarl, and you and Indica step back. Cyrus simply stands there, accepting his fate. The man hits him across the face, and then again and again and again? What? You can't just... No, that's too abusive. Oh my god, no! We're making it one slap. Hits him across the face, silently, before stalking off. So the large man's face twists into a snarl. You and Indica step back. Cyrus simply stands there, accepting his fate. The man hits him across the face silently before stalking off. After a few steps, the man turns around and spits back into Cyrus's direction. She was always better than you. Okay, we gotta. Butler says we should have him hit him multiple times still. So the man hits him across the face once, twice, thrice, a few times. He doesn't say a word before stalking off silently. Okay, before stalking off. After he seems to have taken out his anger. All right. Hitting children is swell with the parents these days, is what Butler said. I didn't say that. What about Ditto? Ditto will, do something, alright? See what Ditto does. If he has more abusive parents, it makes Cyrus's character deeper. I guess. Is that gonna give him an excuse for what he does, though? Oh. Ditto is still on Cyrus's shoulder, and it reaches up to touch his face. You see tears well up in Cyrus's eyes before he starts sobbing uncontrollably, holding his hands to his face. Ditto's expression morphs into a frown and it jumps off of Cyrus's shoulder and instead wraps itself around Indica's arm. Cyrus looks at the ground. I have to leave, he mutters. I don't want to, but I have no choice. Actually, this is where Indica is gonna be like, nah, bruh. Nah. No, you don't. No, you don't. Silence as I write my story. Cyrus looks at the ground. I have to leave, he mutters. I don't want to, but I have no choice. No, you don't. Indica smiles down at him warmly as she puts a comforting hand on his shoulder. He looks up at her and sniffs before smiling a bit himself. Can I stay with you guys for a little while? You look at Indica as she looks back. You shrug. You don't see why not. She smiles and nods as well. Of course. Cyrus smiles, though it isn't the happy kind of smile that it should be. It's a sad smile. A broken smile. A helpless smile. Yeah, Ditto, I didn't edit that. Ditto did that. That was all AI on its own. Ditto and Cyrus are BFFs forever. Alright, you feel awful about what just transpired. But Cyrus's sadness quickly fades back into the childlike wonder the moment he opens the gym doors, the Pokemon gym doors. Pokemon gym doors. You gulp at the sight. Open the bug type Pokemon gym doors. You gulp at the sight. Would it be? No. Come on, AI, I want something more messed up. I don't know about the only boxer shorts thing. That one's weird. Shit's boxer shorts. Okay, we'll copy and save it. Maybe I don't know about it. I don't know. It kind of went into like a too serious direction, and one second. I need to craft this. What are their names? I got a world build, alright? I'm a horrible person, alright? I can't even say it was the AI that wrote it this time because it was me. Oh my god, you made it worse! No! Okay. We need to go up and read what happened so far. You feel awful about what just transpired, but Cyrus's sadness quickly fades back into the childlike wonder at the moment he opens the bug-type Pokemon gym doors. You gulp at the sight in front of you. It's dark and creepy. Cobwebs cover everything, and there are several bright neon bug lights placed around to illuminate them. A single table sits in the middle of the room, holding several nets, bug IDs, and other things you can't identify. The walls are lined with pinned down butterfly and moth Pokemon. Many color species of Butterfree and Beautifly Pokemon are pinned down on beautiful canvases. You notice in shock and horror that they are still alive. The walls are alive with the flapping wings of what you assume to be sleeping butterfly and moth Pokemon. Cyrus notices your shock and nods. He seems to have gotten over his sadness. He looks up at one. I use sleep powder on them and coat them in a resin that hardens when exposed to air so I can study them. It's the most humane thing to do, but not for the Pokemon, mind you. They just spent their life sleeping on a morn. Oh my god, what are we creating here is amazing. Amazingly horrible. Okay, I am. We're gonna delete that part. We're gonna. My music ended. I'm trying to think what I can do with this because it's pretty good. Just need to think. I guess the room it's describing. With the single mattress. I like it. I like that room. Yeah, let's do that. Cyrus isn't gonna die. I don't want him to die either. Yeah, let's go with that. But first... Okay, let's try that and see what the AI gives us. Cyrus grabs a net anyway. Let's get a few of them. I'll let you pick which ones you want. The best ones are in my room. He grins and leads you into it. A cheap single mattress lies on the floor, taking up majority of the space in the room. There are no other furniture or personal effects, and everything is a dull gray color. The walls are lined with shelves filled to the brim with various types of moth and butterflies. On closer inspection, you see that there's a specific pattern and color order to them. From what you can tell, they're categorized from top to bottom into hardened, poisoned, numb, snare, microscopic, and all other types. The top shelf holds the most colorful ones, while the bottom holds only gray and white ones. Wow, you have a lot. You mumble, nervous. Oh no, what am I doing? No! What have I done? What buttons am I clicking? God damn it. AI, come on. Wow, you have a lot. You stutter nervously as you steal a glance on Ditto's face, who sits happily on Cyrus's shoulder again. See what Ditto does. I want to see. Dramatic and creepy. I think this is still goofy as fuck, man. I don't know what goofy you mean. I guess I do see a few. Why doesn't it give me any Ditto stuff? Yeah, okay, no. I know why it doesn't, and, 1 second. I want to have some Ditto interaction and see what Ditto does. You miss the goofiness. How is this not goofy to you? Like, what do you... Oh, on at Ditto's face. Oh, I need to stop fumbling with this. My mom was commenting. She watched the stream. She's like, you always do stuff with your hands. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with my hands if I'm not doing anything? Pokemon torture is not goofy, I guess. If you have that type of humor, I guess. Fucking highbrow over here. We just want to have a little bit of torture, alright? Just a little bit. This is not what I wanted Ditto to do. you have a lot. You stutter nervously as you steal a glance at Ditto's face, which has taken a severe change for the worse. It's twisted and cracked. Ditto holds its face in its hands and rocks back and forth, mumbling, "So pretty. I made them so pretty." No, Ditto, which has taken a severe. Okay, let's do its cute face. Shows a twisted grin. Twisted grin. Yeah, twisted grin. Ditto rocks back and forth. It rocks back and forth. Oh, and then Ditto rocks back and forth. So pretty. I made them so pretty. Cyrus. Okay, Cyrus can. Cyrus admires his own collection. Collection. Oh, so pretty. I made them so pretty. Yeah, pretty. Indica mutters. You see Ditto slowly turn its face to you and mouth pretty as well. Okay. We got our creepiness. Wow, you have a lot. You stutter at Cyrus nervously, and you steal a glance at Ditto's face. Its cute face shows a twisted grin. Ditto rocks back and forth. Oh, I typoed it. Cyrus admires his own collection. So pretty. I made them so pretty. You see Ditto slowly turn its face to you and mouth pretty as well. You stand there frozen in fear. Yeah, pretty! Indica ushers you out of the door. I like that. Ditto rocks back and forth. Yeah. You let her do so, but nervously cast a glance behind you. Should we really let those two stay alone? Yeah, should we really let those two stay alone? Should we? I don't think it's a good idea. Well, Ditto didn't talk. Ditto was just mouthing. It didn't say it. It was, Also, Indica's weird. You let her usher you out of the door, but nervously cast a glance behind you. Should we really let those two stay alone? He's harmless. She shakes her head. But what about Ditto? Harmless too, she giggles. You're not so sure, but Indica looks to have everything under control. After a small tour of the gym, you and Indica return to your own room where she lies down on her bed and closes her eyes. You do likewise. It has been an eventful day after all, and you feel exhausted. Night Rain, thank you so much for joining. I hope you sleep well. Have nice dreams and dream of whatever you want to dream of. Okay, so after a hard day, feel exhausted. You fall asleep smiling, excited to try your hand and battle Cyrus tomorrow in order to win the Bug Pokemon Gym badge. Uh, okay, so, uh, the next morning. Let's see what happens the next morning. Ditto's gonna have to fight Cyrus. That's gonna be interesting. Next morning, you wake up to knock on the door. You get up to answer it and find Cyrus and Ditto in tow. Hello, Aini. Are you ready to get your badge? He smiles, happy as always. Let's make it, he wears, bug print pajama set. Pajama. Is that how you write it? Pajama. Let's see what it does with that. I want to see what he wears. Ditto, yeah, it usually it has not fought. The only time it fought is when we threw it at somebody, and I guess when it got beaten up, but it didn't really do anything. He wears a bug print pajama that would look better on a 5-year-old. The sleeves are stretched to the limit to cover his stubby arms, and the legs bunch up at his midsection. It's in here, he says eagerly and runs into the room, Ditto in tow. You stand by the door, stunned. Is he really going to fight in that? Cyrus, why are you dressed like that? Indica yells from her bed. This is cute. Okay. That's... Oh, he replies quickly, takes off his PJs, throw them on the floor. What? Cyrus, no, what? No. I mean, it's kind of cool, but I don't know about this, but okay. Oh, he replies quickly, takes off his pajamas, throwing them on the floor. Better. Cyrus is naked. You feel incredibly awkward in the situation, but he seems completely comfortable. He takes a quick look at you and then at Indica. She sits up, grabs a pillow to hide her chest. Stop looking at us, she screams. She throws a pillow at him. He easily catches it and sets it down gently. You are mad. I guess this is what happens if you complain about clothing. Why is he naked? Because he's fucking crazy. Okay, you are mad. A familiar voice chimes in. I guess he's dating Indica. I don't know. Is he? Maybe. If I could write familiar once correctly, that'll be the day I can die in peace. You are mad. A familiar voice chimes in from behind, coming from behind the door. Chimes in from from the doorway. You avert your blushing face and look at Butler! Butler's back! No, you're not naked. You just this is like you're wearing jammies too, alright? I guess. Hide behind. I don't know. She grabs a pillow. She grabs a pillow. Stop looking at us. Everybody freezes. Alright, let's just see what happens with that. Or actually, no wonder. You bring such shame on the family. There we go. Now we can sit in. What is happening? Butler's here? Let's see. 1 second before we can. We are implementing Butler's text again, so this is not me. I mean, I am partially me. I do the actions, but Butler is feeding me what Butler says, which is amazing. I love it. I love this so much. So, Butler clears her throat. Greetings, brother. She stares at him. You look like shit. Then her eyes fall on Indica and back at the collective group. Indica can do better than you. She gives a sideways glance at you. What? You start but get cut off. Oh, and you as well. You start back in confusion. Me? I'm not even dating her or him or anyone. What? I'm not dating her or him or anyone. I'm not. Fucking Cyrus. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, I guess. Everyone can do better than me. Cyrus interrupts and points himself, grinning. Fucking put on some clothes. Yeah, what do I... Oh. I took care of everything from before. Is she? I don't know. Butler confused. While trying to ignore away Cyrus's nudeness and Indica. See what happened. Hi Hazmat. Hi, thank you for joining. It's nice to see you. Hope you're doing good today. Let's see. So, Butler clears her throat. Greetings, brother. She stares at him. You look like shit. Then her eyes fall on Indica and back at the collective group. Indica can do better than you. She gives a sideways glance at you. What? You start but get cut off. Oh, and you as well. You stare back in confusion. Me? I'm not dating her or him or anyone. Everyone can do better than me. Cyrus interrupts and points to himself, grinning. Butler's face meets yours and blushes. Hi, Aini. I took care of everything from before. You gape at Butler, confused, while trying to ignore Cyrus's nudeness and Indica's huffing. The last sentence doesn't make sense. Is that Butler? Remembering that you fled her and Charlie at the coffee shop. coffee shop. I mean, I did. So I narrow my eyes at Butler, maybe not a flutter. Yeah, cool. Cool. You smile nervously. Yeah, just... how'd you find me? How did you find me already again? Tilt your head, and the mudkip on your head mimics your movement. We haven't talked about Mudkip in so long. We need to bring him back. We need to bring a Mudkip. Mudkip in. Mudkip's just, you know, just like a little dog. We need to... okay, wow, what the AI gave me and what Butler's saying is... maybe Butler is the AI and she's not able to type in Twitch chat because she is the AI and she's not able to. This is what I'm imagining right now, okay? So, I live here. She answers. But I'm just here to kick Cyrus's ass real quick. Okay. Do we want to keep this as so where were you? Oh, yeah, we should have had Mudkip be terrified. Oh, you're so... oh, man. we have missed out. Well, we can bring that in, like, maybe later. But yeah, Butler, do you want to keep the so where were you? We'll do that. And then we'll... we're writing in Mudkip retroactively while we wait on Butler's response. If Butler wants to keep the next question, or if you want to talk about anything else. This text. Like I said, if I bring in a little bit, okay, all the typo underlinedness, so keep it. Okay, good. So where were you? Butler blushes again and clears her throat. Where were you? Keek, his battery's dying. No. Butler blushes again and clears her throat. So where were you? You aren't quite sure how to tell her you really just wanted to lose her. Charlie. I had to do something. Butler, do you know what? 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 Butler, do you know what Ditto needed to go exercise. I can't write that, and I can't write that. Exercise is a really difficult word, in my opinion. Exercise, and my kid needed a walk. You nod at Mudkip. Yeah, Butler is actually AI. It would make so much sense, right? Shadow ban? AI can't escape. Can go on Discord, but cannot get out of into Twitch chat. Gotta. Keep the stairs motherfuckerly. What? What is that? Butler, what? I don't understand what you meant. Not a Mudkip. Seems pretty content in your head. Nodding back. Nodding back. Let's go before Cyrus gets up. I don't know who says that. Let's cut that because I'm confused. She takes a look at Indica. Obvious. No, she doesn't dislike pity because she takes a look at Indica with pity for being with Cyrus. Sorry, Olivia, you're with Cyrus now, and there's obvious hatred. She grabs your arm. We're cutting this. You look. Cyrus is still naked. Yeah, I think so. You look. Oh wait, you cast a glance at Ditto, who's next to Cyrus's naked body. Still naked body. Still naked body. Let's see what. Olivia says only someone like her could put up with someone like that. That's fair enough. You're chill enough. I could totally see it. All right, you're the only one that keeps this guy from like becoming a serial killer or something, right? You save the world of Pokemon by your niceness. Let's see what happens. AI, you're shitting yourself. No. Don't do that to me. Be good. Alright. Yeah, no. It's Ditto. Let's see what Ditto does. I want to get a Ditto smirks. Ditto smirks. Okay. Need to change. Here we go. You aren't quite sure how to tell her you really just wanted to lose her and Charlie. I had to do something. Ditto needed to go exercise, and Mudkip needed to walk. You nod at Mudkip. Seems pretty content on your head, nodding back. She takes a good look at Indica with obvious pity, and then back at Cyrus with obvious hatred. You cast a glance at Ditto, who's next to Cyrus's still naked body. Ditto smirks. For God's sake, Cyrus, put on some damn clothes. You're making Aini uncomfortable. Butler hisses and glares daggers at him. Sorry. Cyrus smiles sheepishly as he stands up and pulls on his pants and shirt. The question is, Aini, you ready to do this? I don't know what the AI just shat out here. Real football, please note. Butler is based off Hytum from Assassin's Creed 3. Butler what? Who? I don't think there's a... Holy shit, there is a character in Assassin's Creed? What the hell, AI? What are you telling us here? Is this... Oh, thank you so much for following Misa Life. I really appreciate it. We're trying to figure out what the AI is throwing at us about this random Assassin's Creed character. Oh, thank you, Lionheart Jim, for following. Thank you. Who is this character? Oh, from AIPD. I'm gonna be on AIPD tomorrow, by the way. Yeah, I put it in my schedule. I'm so excited. We're gonna be streaming with other people at the same time. I have no idea how that's gonna go because of the way I play. It's so weird anyway. So it's gonna be an interesting experience. So yeah, tomorrow AIPD. It'll be a little bit different. A little bit earlier than today. Yeah. Put my kink on stream. Don't say that. Who is AIPD? AIPD is another AI dungeon streamer pair. I mean, not pair, but a group, and they, you should check them out. You should definitely just go and check them out. Let's see. Twitch. They're also on Twitter. Oh, if I could write Twitch, no, that would help. Twitch.tv. Yeah, go check them out. They're awesome. They contacted me a while ago, but I've been all over the place. Yeah, I'm really excited. This is gonna be fun. It's too chaotic. Well, I mean, it'll be a little bit different from the usual, you know, just a little change. So, the real football, please note. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that just because I like it. It's random as heck. And I really wish that I knew who this character was so I could compare and see what the AI is talking about, but we'll see. Yeah, let's take a whole screenshot of that. A random. Okay. So we got that. So real football, please note. I don't get it at all. Okay, so Aini, are you ready to do this? You look at everyone in the room before you nod. Before you and your mudkip give an enthusiastic nod. If I could write that correctly. It's just so much faster to just right click and fix it at this point. Let's do it. Let's see what happens this time. You bet, you say. All right, let's do it, Cyrus replies. I'm just gonna copy that. Butler cheers me on as well. Did Ditto told him about me collecting badges. How will he know? Ditto hasn't talked to Cyrus, or at least we don't. I hope not. Indica, however, says nothing. Just sits on her bed and watches you. You and Cyrus walk into the next room where 3 other Rocket grunts. Why is there team? Is this another Team Rocket gym? One has your bag of loot. It's all there. He says he gives it to you. Now what are you going to do with them? He asks, pointing at the 2 prisoners. What? No, what? Do we... Indigo says nothing, just sits up on her bed smiling. Yeah, Indigo's smiling. How will Cyrus know? I mean, he's a gym leader. Everybody comes to get badges. Prisoners? No, we don't have prisoners. And we're not making it another Team Rocket gym. That I don't think Cyrus and that's Charlie's shtick. You and Cyrus walk into the next room. You pick up your Ditto and look down at it. Are you gonna be able to fight your new BFF? You whisper at it, narrowing your eyes in suspicion. Yeah. I'm not gonna type out BFF. I'm just gonna leave it as that. But he's a genius. No, he's not a genius. It's just 1 and 1. Okay, copy that. And let's see. Like, are you gonna fight your new best friend forever or what? Are you gonna actually do it for once? Ditto, what do you do? AI, don't fight me on this. Just give me an answer. I don't like it. I don't like when it does that. Okay, we're just gonna... It does this nonsenseness. Smiles up, you transformed into... No, I mean, it likes doing that randomly, though, so I kinda... No. No, we're refreshing this. We're refreshing it, because I want some good Ditto interaction. Ditto, what do you do, Ditto? Give me something good, AI. Do I have to put up more random? Is that Cyrus saying that it doesn't have the capacity to be my friend, let alone yours? I don't know if I like that. No, we're refreshing it again. We're gonna refresh until we get a good murders Ditto interaction. That's what we're here for. Right? Yeah. Okay, I like that a little bit more. Ditto sighs and smiles. I'll be fine. Jesus, so dramatic. It replies and it turns into Cyrus. We will see, you say back. Stop that. Stop that. Okay. We will see you say back and then tell it to stop. You say back. Stop that. It likes to transform lately. Stop that. You yell at it and it transforms back. I don't like that. Stop that. You yelling. You yelling and then you yell at it. I'm gonna gasping. Stop that. Yeah. Butler comes running out of her room. Everyone gathers around the battle mat. Butler steps in close to you and her face lights up. Remember what you learned from my beating. She nods. Good luck. You stare at her for a second. Not sure about her constant switching. Not sure about her comment. Offended or encouraged? Are you not sure if you should be offended or encouraged? Naked Cyrus? Yeah, we can do that. Okay, 1 second. We're gonna do that, and then we gotta make it the Naked Cyrus because turns into Naked Cyrus. Naked Cyrus. You say back for gasps. Okay, that makes a lot more sense that I'd be gasping. So, fucking ditto. Stop. All right, let's see where this takes us. We As you stare at her, she smiles back, and then the battle begins. Uh-oh. You take up your battle pose and help Mudkip off your head. You look down at it, and then at Ditto, trying to decide who to send in first. You are slightly worried about Ditto since it hasn't shown any fighting spirit or capabilities, capabilities so far, and his blossoming friendship with your enemy adds to that worry. Adds to your worries. Blossoming. Let's see what the AI decides. No, what? Yeah, we need, okay. Butler eyes the two of you, then calls time. Begin, she yells. You decide to wait on... Oh, wait. No, I gotta... who do I pick? You hesitate with your decision, but hesitate with your decision, and you are interrupted when Ditto charges in without command. All right. And then, yeah, 1 second. Channel. Oh yeah. Okay, we gotta implement that. Cyrus calls out one of freakish. Alright, let's see. See what happens with that. Cyrus is rubbing his hands together and grinning. Clearly he hasn't worried about this at all, and is eager to begin. Butler eyes the two of you, then calls time. Begin, she yells. You hesitate with your decision, and you're interrupted when Ditto charges in without command. Cyrus calls out one of his freakish half-dead Butterfree. It releases a poison powder that you know only too well, sending Ditto into a paralyzed shock. Oh god. What? No. Where's... Did I write Ditto as Diro once, and now it's like... completely dying? We need to... I don't know about... Ditto... Oh yeah, I see it. Wait, no, it would... That was the AI. Ditto... Oh, I see it. It's up here. I need to edit that or it's gonna continuously die on us. Ditto, Ditto. There it is. There, it's hiding. There we go. Alright. We're gonna keep the poison powder, because that... I think that's something that can't... I don't... I'm too lazy to look it up. To be honest, I'm so lazy. Ugh. What do I do with this? How do we make this fun? What is this music? I want some action-y music, so I need to do that. Is this action? That's a bit better. Okay, okay, let's do that. Okay, so Ditto coughs up a lot of yellow powder. It becomes paralyzed and falls in pain on the ground. Mudkip runs in to attack. But, no. The story is, we're getting to the battling now, and we have, you stare. Shocked, but you are quickly interrupted when Hazmat suddenly appears. Hazmat is one of the head members of Team Magma. Uses the Pokemon Entei, which is named Ember. Okay, let's see what that does to our game. Let's hop in for the ride. I can't just get a normal battle in. I'm cursed. Cyrus is Frankenstein like Butterfree. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Yeah, a little, just a tiny bit. Alright, Hazmat is one of the head members of Team Magma. He uses the Pokemon Entei, which is named Ember, and is a flame dog. It looks like a demonic bulldog. It releases a burst of flames from its mouth when it are called into battle. AI, what? It charges in with a powerful flame punch. The attack hits Ditto hard and is knocked out immediately. Ditto, you shout in disbelief as it gets taken out so quickly. What the fuck? What? You spin at the newcomer and gas and shout. Can I just get a normal Pokemon battle? Can I? Hazmat looks confused, but then nods. Okay, sure. He calls back Ember, and you run over to the box of your new Pokemon. Okay. Wait, what? No. He calls back Ember. Okay, sure. Okay, we have, okay. I'm sorry, Hazmat. This is what happens right away. My brain farting. Immediately from her martial arts skills. Alright, I hate being interrupted. That's like Butler's catchphrase. You watch in confusion and quickly use the time to toss a revive at Ditto's head. I fucking had it with you guys. Everybody interrupt me. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, I'll try copying this and see if this works in text, but I don't know if the AI likes that creepy text or if it's gonna shit itself. No. After a few shakes, it wakes up and smiles at you. You gulp at the sight. You have a bad feeling. You gulp at the sight. This is a gulp at the sight. This is a different type of smile than the usual. Not oh, that's a good idea, Keek. Oh my god. Something about that smile. Drives fear into your very soul. Something about that smile drives fear into your very soul. Meanwhile, Butler looks down at Hazmat. Oh god. Hazmat's half-conscious form. Let's see if the AI can handle this. And her voice is dark and creepy as she glares. See what that does. It will break it later. I don't know. I've never tried that type of text, so better not to do it. Well, we already nuked it. Yeah, I don't think it did anything. I don't have a serious face mover. I should say go battle. Go battle. Go back to battle. She states creepy mode instantly gone. Instantly gone before swapping back to the dark mood and facing hazmat again. And she says, this is Aine's big moment. You trash eat. I'm writing what I'm getting. I'm sorry. Trash. I'm not gonna write all of that. Okay. I guess I'll write it. It's kind of. We're gonna. You can't quite hear the last few of her words, but you are sure they are not friendly. Okay. Okay, so we got that. It defines who you are. Well, but okay, well, Keek says we should be worried about the text, so we're gonna just in case you had some nerve coming here. Okay, trying to judge my mudkip. Hazmat is a guy. Hazmat is a guy. You saw. Your eyes fall back to Cyrus as you realize Ditto is hopping back into battle. It jumped, hopping back into battle. Its expression is still a dark, crazed grin. Quickly transforms into the legendary Entei that Hazmat brought into this fight. How convenient. Hazmat brought into this fight. How convenient. That's pretty good. Convenient, man. Yeah, I love it. It's Entei, right? Legendary Pokemon. You shouldn't have brought this in here. Okay, we gotta change this. You watch in awe as Ditto quickly transforms into legendary Pokemon Entei. Come on, that Hazmat brought into this fight. Convenient. Bam. Amazing. I wouldn't have, no, but... let's see. No. You stare on in awe as Entei. As Ditto Entei. As your Ditto Entei. That makes the Cyrus's, because it thinks we're fighting Hazmat. Cyrus's, was it a butter-free? Yelp and Pain. It's fried. We're not even gonna let it get back up. That thing is fucking fried. Battle mat. Let's see what happens. I'm pleasantly surprised. So your eyes fall back to Cyrus as you realize Ditto's hopping back into battle, its expression still a dark, crazed grin. You watch in awe as Ditto quickly transforms into the legendary Pokemon Entei that Hazmat brought into this fight. Convenient! You stare on in awe as your Ditto Entei quickly shoots an intense fire blast that makes Cyrus's Butterfree yelp in pain as it gets knocked into the air and back to its owner. It lands with a thud on the battle mat. Cyrus scowls. The rest. Let's see. Sit up. Okay, Cyrus scowls. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need a Ditto back. Ditto needs to return here. AI, are you shitting your pants again? Is that what's going on right now? Because it looks a bit unhappy. No. Okay. Okay, we need to switch bit of that. Wait, what? There's a lot going on. No, that's not happening. I must have hit the button multiple times in a row. You want to fight? Let's get serious. And calling back his Butterbean and scrapping it out for his next freaky bug Pokemon. Let's try and see what it does with that. No, huge walking. Is there a walking stick Pokemon? I think we need to give it a little bit of help. Is there a praying mantis Pokemon? Is there? Yeah, there is. All right, let's make it a. Oh, it's so cute, Fomantis. Okay. Oh no, that's a baby. We need the adult. Battle music. A Lurnatus. Good luck trying to sleep, bruh. I hope you can do it. Why can't I? Where is the name just to copy it? I'm not typing this shit. I'm not. This time, a pretty Regardless. Praying mantis style. Yeah, let's do that. See what it does. Praying mantis. Is that how you write it? Praying. I'm dumb. Praying. Is it praying or praying? No, I'm not doing any of that. None of this is good. None of this is usable. Yeah, we're gonna want you watch on. You feel anger radiating off your ditto, and you freeze in fear See what happens with that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we're gonna remove this, and we gotta clean up real quick, because I think Keek the master as your ditto and anti-form shape ditto in anti-shape. Yeah, I think that should fix it. Ditto's grin becomes a frown, then it turns to an angry snarl as it hops forward. I think that'll work. Yes, I did change Flesh to Pokemon because I was like, this is gonna go sideways, and Rain's gonna come back and be like, your shit's a horror now. I don't like horror. Where I normally don't mind the darkness, but apparently, I mean, yet still alive. I mean, I guess. Oh, we can give Cyrus some burns. Okay, even Cyrus has some burns. You notice that even Cyrus has some burns. Ditto doesn't. Ditto is upset. Yeah, Ditto seems pretty down in the dumps. Ditto seems pretty down in the dumps about this. About that. But Cyrus's Pokemon is knocked out cold, so you feel pretty good about that. Now it's mine. Does he still have more? Oh god. You nervously wrinkle your brows at his words before you see Butler run up to you. Back to cheer you on. Hazmat has learned his lesson. Hazmat has learned his lesson. Isn't that right? Hazmat. See what that does? No, she defeated Hazmat because she beat him up with her fists. Well, they have a lot more Pokemon, but I mean, do we want to sit here for 6 Pokemon or is there any really large bug Pokemon? God, do I have to Google this? Like, I'm sure some nerd has a largest bug Pokemon. Some nerd has a oh, there we go. Bug type records. Alright. Alright, we got Centiskorch. Search Google for Centiskorch. Pokemon. If that is a... Oh, I guess we can... Yeah, and then we use Mudkip. Mudkip fucking wrecks this thing. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll do that. A massive... Okay. Not paying attention. I'm shaking. Buzzwole is buff and swole. Buzzwole. Alright, Buzzwole. Heaviest. Oh god, no, don't. I'm glad Rain isn't here. He's gonna be like, oh, bring that Buzzwole, Buzzwole, Buzzwole. That's what Rain's gonna do. I'm calling it now. Mark my words. I'm gonna highlight this. Fucking in before. Buzzwole. No, you should bring in Buzzwole. He's swole. Okay, I'm going to Twitch. To Creator Studio right now. Creator dashboard. Clip this. Mark my fucking words. Mark them. Where's the option? Clip this shit. Clip that. Clip that. Mark my words. Alright. Okay, so the massive bug lands on the remains of the roof and stares at the three of you, roaring into the air as a breeze fire destroys most of the roof. The arena fills with a massive bright light and loud noise. The crowd is rushing out of their seats. Okay, there's no crowds. I mean... Cyrus seems unfazed by this and continues his bizarre chanting. He seems focused, as focused as could get anyway. Is there anything weird that he's done to this? What's the weird thing that he can do? I'm trying to think. What is this fire bug type? Okay. Centipede. Okay, copy. I'm not gonna do centipede in this tab because I don't want people to be grossed out. Centipede. Alright. Preparation. Oh, let me see. No, that's how to get rid of them. Preservation. Okay, we gotta be dry freeze them for 2 weeks in the freezer. Leave them under a house lamp to dry off. Okay, no. Oh, your battery's down. Do you not have a charger cable? Oh, they're all in glasses. That's not really interesting though. I mean... I guess we'll just go. He seems focused. Oh, you ate delicious steak. Nice, Olivia. The battle's still going on. But Cyrus seems unfazed by this and continues. Cyrus seems unfazed by this. Oddly, considering he just destroyed his whole collection. His whole bug Pokemon collection. Yeah, let's bring that back. Percentage still goes on. You need a better charger cable, bruh. It sounds like you need a fast charging one. This music is not... I don't like it. You're quickly sent flying into the wall along with your Mudkip and Ditto. Butler is sent crashing into the wall of the training center. Cyrus is tossed into the air and back on the ground, but he seems totally unfazed by this. I have to say, I didn't expect Cyrus to do that. You hear a voice say, it takes you a moment to realize that it is Cyrus. What? We're gonna have Olivia come back. Indica. She kneels down next to you and grins. She's always chill. Chill, as always. Let's just write it like that and see what happens. Chill. So chill. You alright? She asks, extending her hand to help you up. Yeah, I'm fine. You mutter as you stand back up. That was pretty cool. You beat Cyrus in his own game, she says, before turning to your Pokemon. Come on, boys, you alright? She asks if she pets both of your Pokemon. You have a Ditto and a Mudkip at your side. Both are friendly with you. I mean, yeah, they are. You, fix your clothing and not at your Pokemon. Yeah, alright, let's get back to battle. They nod in response before you look at Cyrus's... What was it? I need to copy paste it. A Centiskorch. Centiskorch. It is a... What was it? God. It was fire and bug type. It is a fire and bug type. Should Mudkip should be the one to handle this one. Yeah, it's his last Pokemon, like a boss battle. Yeah, right. Exactly. 3 is more than enough. We've been at this battle for a while. AI dungeon, what? No. Confusing. Even it is like, what? No, so... You look at Mudkip facing its adorable little eyes. Okay, meeting its adorable little eyes. Meeting its adorable little eyes. Look at Mudkip determined with determination. With determination. Meeting its adorable little eyes. Feel your connection deepens. You give it the slightest knot. Slightest knot. Let's see what Mudkip does. Little Mudkip fighting giant centipede. Yes. Come on, Mudkip. That was pretty fast. Mudkip, you didn't do anything though. So Mudkip, with newfound bravado that surprises you, leaps forward with a roar. It lets out a spray of water, which the Scorch roars and flies through, screeching in pain as the water puts out its flames. The Scorch falls to the ground, struggling to stand back up, but getting knocked over by Mudkip's next attack. God, I want to draw this giant thing and then this tiny Mudkip like wrecking it. What is Mudkip doing? No, this is not what happens. We can have it happen to Cyrus's Pokemon, but not to Mudkip. Mudkip just got its head exploded, but no. I'm reading it out just so I can draw it, but we're not keeping this. It beats it up pretty badly, way more than you expected it to. The Scorch layers, I don't know why it's the Centiscorch lays there, struggling to live, and flings a flaming chunk of metal at Mudkip, whose head explodes in a shower of gore. You shriek as the blood lands all over you, burning your skin. You collapse into tears. I wanted to be strong, you whimper. It's not your fault. Sometimes these things happen. We're not keeping that. No! Struggling to live. That, what do I do? We're cutting this. You watch the minuscule Mudkip as it can't even write that. As it and gore and explosion. No, it's horrible. We're not keeping that. Not Mudkip. Anyone but Mudkip. Oh, we should have done Ditto. And Ditto would have just been like, alright, I'm fine. See, I like this much better. You watch the minuscule Mudkip as it stomps on its body, ending the Scorch's life with one final bash against its head. Oh my Arceus, that was fantastic. You hear somebody yell. You see the man in a strange swirly robe running onto the field. It's been years since I've seen such a good battle. Someone call an ambulance. I think that's Scorp whatever's has gone comatose. Who is this? Oh, my camera turned off? Does it still do that? Meow, 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 meow. I'm watching, Yeah, the camera's on Wi-Fi because my setup's kind of ghetto, so it is what it is. I hope it's not too bad, but it does catch itself. Centiskorch, Centiskorch. Who is this? Who is this man? Do we want to keep him? I want to try this. Since we have some watchers, we're gonna do a poll. For once. I'm here for it. Wait, no, that's the wrong button. Manage poll. You will have a second, new poll. Keep wizarding. Wizard robe, dude. We got yay and nay. And, if you want, you can do whatever you want here. 1 minute. One and we gotta get rid of some kittens, so yeah, you guys can please, while I take a sippies and stop sitting on this charger that is poking my butt. Probably loud, sorry. Poll is counting down. I hope you guys make a wise choice and you actually partake, because I've been wanting to do polls, like I keep being too... I want to say my usual word, but I'm not. I want to use the sippy straw, but out of this fucking ginormous bottle, it's like, okay, I can't drink this on cam. I just realized this is not... You don't see a pool? A poll? You should... okay. I see some answers pop up now. So it seems to work for some people. Okay, so view the results. The results are in. It is a nay, so we are getting rid of him. Who do we have run in? First one to say it, gets to, I don't know. I like the Oh My Acros. That's... Actually, we can just have somebody that's there already say it. We want Hazmat to yell this? Hazmat, do you want to say that? Okay, Hazmat says it. You hear Hazmat yell. Hazmat yell. That's pretty good. Butler, I don't know what you're saying in Discord. I'm confused at that. I'm sorry. I lost track. Okay, so, Hazmat yells that, and, that Centiskorch has gone comatose. Let's see. You watch as the paramedics lift the Scorch's battered and bruised body onto a stretcher. Cyrus begins speaking to a police officer in a low tone, probably explaining what happened. You furrow your brows in confusion. Hey kid, you're Sapphire's kid, right? You turn to see Cyrus walking towards you. Police officer leaving his side to go check on the Scorch. I mean, hey kid, I just won, right? You did all right. You did all right. Oh wait, you and your ditto. Or actually, Please offer leave inside and go check on the scorch. Yeah. You help Mudkip on your head. Back on your head. Back onto your head. Let's see what it does. Damn the delay. Yeah, Butler, I have no idea what you were talking about. Oh, my leg's like dying. I need to switch it, but I don't want to show it, so gotta hide the feet. Oh, no, no feet. Yeah, stretching my legs. Oh. Okay, I need to stop sitting Indian style non-stop. That is not the best way to spend my days. Okay, let's see what else he says. The four of you meet Cyrus in the middle of the arena. Cyrus offers you a hand, which you grab. He pulls you up with ease. Indica doing the same for your Pokemon. Thanks, you say. Now what happens? Cyrus chuckles and crosses his arms, seemingly thinking about how to respond. Well, kid, I guess I'll get to know you a bit better over dinner. Oh my god, I like it. That's pretty good. That is a good spot to end it, I think. What do you guys think? Should we I mean, we're gonna go out to dinner with the whole group. I love this group so far. I don't know about or do we want to take care of yeah, Cyrus will give me my badge at dinner, but he also is intrigued by us, I guess, because we just fucked up his shit. And he likes our Ditto, so he should give it to me first. No. He's a psychopath. He wants what he wants first. If he wants dinner, he's gonna get his dinner first. So yeah, I don't see anybody say no to this. Do you want me to keep going a little bit longer, or should I stop? A JoJo related prompt? I want to try a JoJo prompt, but a little longer. Okay. We want Cyrus and Ditto to date. Alright, we can have that. We can have that. Okay, I'll add that in. Well, kid, I guess I'll get to know you a bit better over dinner. But he's with Indica. Oh, he has to have threesome. In worst case, right? Is that wrong, Olivia? Do you mind that? I don't know, but Butler has just suggested that you kind of notice Cyrus looking at Ditto as he extends that dinner invitation. More to it than to you. Okay, Olivia, there's a plan. Alright, we got it. Okay. As he extends that dinner invitation more to it than to you. Yeah, Keek, I see what you're writing. I feel like I would need, I don't even know how I'd handle JoJo because it's so over the top. But it sounds fun. I would want to do, yeah, I mean, I tried a JoJo prompt before. I kind of want to... You'd help? Okay, let's do that one after Pokemon. After we finish Pokemon, whenever we finish Pokemon, we can try a JoJo prompt. But, I mean, we only have 2 out of 8 badges now, so... You notice a slight pink blush on Ditto's already pink cheeks. Let's see what happens. Re-editing it a little bit, but it's pretty fucking good. Ditto. Ditto. Tense. You notice, you feel Ditto tense up. And we're cutting this. Ditto's whole face is red now. Simply not. And you simply not. You simply not. I mean, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. I get, sure. Sure? Cyrus extends his hand and touches Ditto's shoulder. You, good, we'll have a nice dinner, just the two of us. Okay, you stare on as he picks up your Ditto and, picks up your Ditto. And the two of them walk off. You're left standing awkwardly in a ring of indigo. Gives you a glance. You open your mouth to say something, but your eyes are drawn to a little jewelry box. God, let me type that shit. No, Ditto does not turn into me while I'm not around. That's horrible. No. 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 That's horrible. It turns into him, okay? Or like some bugs. Not me. Oh god. Now I want to draw that. It's horrible. Okay, you open your mouth to say something, but your eyes are drawn to a little jewelry box that she holds out before you. God, I can't write jewelry. I might like stroking out. So jewelry box you hold out before you. Good job. Here is your good job. Here is your well-deserved bug type badge. Yeah, see what. Now I want to draw that. It's horrible. Yeah, that's something I would do. I say that, I say horrible things, I imagine horrible things, and I have to draw them. You take it from her and put it in your pocket. You and her walking off to talk. You are at a table with Cyrus and your Ditto, who looks incredibly nervous. You all sit next to each other, all holding hands under the fucking, you are at a table with Cyrus and your Ditto, who looks incredibly nervous. You think that you... Okay, wait. You all sit next to each other. You accidentally drop, your fork. And bend down to grab it. But you notice Ditto and him, I don't know how this would happen. But you notice Ditto and him holding Ditto and Cyrus holding hands under the table. The dinner goes surprisingly well. No, we're cutting that out. Cutting this out. You sit back up, trying to ignore what you just saw. No, Butler, I don't like that pairing. That's not happening. The first one, no. Charlie had broken legs. Okay, you sit back up, trying to ignore what you just saw. Trying to erase what you just saw. Erase what you just saw from your mind. A butler next to you shuffles nervously in her seat. Shuffles nervously in her seat, and you meet Indica's gaze with a raised eyebrow. No, that is not happening, Butler. That is not happening. No, that's not. That's the worst idea. Rain has Tyranitar. I will take Mudkip. Mudkip is the only one for me. Mudkip and me. No romance, but is the only one. She wasted kittens on this. You did waste kittens on it. Just because you use kittens doesn't mean it's gonna happen. Doesn't it say no creepy shit? Matt is like, no. Yeah, Matt's like, no, it's not happening. The kittens have spoken. Kittens say a lot if the day is long. You sit back up, try to erase what you just saw from your mind. Butler next to you shuffles nervously in her seat as you meet Indica's gaze with a raised eyebrow. No, Mudkip is the only one for me, right? We don't need no one. We don't need anyone other than Mudkips. What the hell are we doing here exactly, you ask? Cyrus is just trying to teach you a lesson, she says, taking a sip of her wine. Or rather, I am. You can feel Ditto get tense next to you. Reach your hand over to comfort them, but they move away. This music is, I'm gonna have to change it. Yeah, Rain feet Tyranitar. Rain is taken. And when Rain sees the Buzzwole, it's gonna be a go. I like that idea a lot more. That's more fun. All the girls. Fuck, Rain, why are you here? Get out. No, you can't hear this. Go away. Fucking speak of the devil, man. Oh no. No, go away, Rain. Go to sleep. You're sleepy. You're just sleepy, Rain. Rain, you're tired. Go back to bed. What are you doing here? Just don't do what they're telling you. Go to sleep. You need sleep, Rain. Please. Please, Rain. Please. You came back to do you demand an expression? Oh yeah, you can't read the chat log, can you? We defeated a massive Centiskorch, but we had to Google like biggest bug type facts, and we found this Pokemon called Buzzwole because it's like the heaviest, and we're like, fucking Rain is gonna see this and want it in the fucking story. And now this is exactly what's going to happen. You're gonna see this and you're gonna be like, oh my god, give me the Buzzwole. It's swole. You can't put your mod because you're lazy. Okay, well, I mean, there you go. This is the shit. And then now let's unleash the floodgates of it. How much do you like it, Rain? Let's rate it. Buff and swole scale 1 to 10. Rate it quick. No, you don't like it? Holy shit. Maybe it's the fact that it has 4 legs. You don't like it? Guys, what is going on? Okay, I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it all back. 0. Yes. I approve because that thing is ugly. It's not even a Pokemon. Mina's a newer one. Look, it is dabbing. Why is it dabbing? I shouldn't click this side. I don't know what's on there. But why is it dabbing? What is this thing doing? Well, now we're gonna have a dabbing Buzzwole sooner than later. I know it. It's not even a Pokemon. Anyway, guys, you can feel... Okay, so What the hell are we doing here exactly, you ask? Cyrus is just trying to teach you a lesson, she says, taking a sip of her wine. Or rather, I am. You can feel Ditto get tense next to you. Reach your hand over to comfort him. I don't do that. You shake your head and cut a tiny piece of steak for Mudkip. Mudkip. And put it on your fork to feed it to it. To feed it. Certainly will have. Hi, Gibbs! Oh my god, Gibbs! Holy shit! How are you? It's been, what, 6 years? Oh my god. Gibbs is a streamer from Mob Crunch that I used to work with. Well, I worked for a mobile trading card game, and Gibbs was or I don't know if you still are, right? Days of Discord. Yeah, I wouldn't have even remembered the game name if you hadn't said it just now. Um, yeah, it was a trading card game, and I was their community manager. And Gibbs worked with us, and he advertised our game, and he played it. And Gibbs is amazing. He's really funny. I love him. I miss you. You're fun. And thank you for joining. It's weird that I'm sitting behind a camera right now and you're in chat instead of the other way around. That's so funny. Oh, shut down the game on April Fool's Day. Yes, I lost my job on April Fool's Day. They're like, you know what, guys? We're not making any money by fucking April 1st. I remember, every time I cannot, well, actually, I used to say I'm cursed that I cannot get past 1 year in a job, but now at Google, I just passed my 1 year and I'm in, May, end of May. Yeah, I'm 14 months in now. Yeah, thank you. Google is, I mean, it was fun until work from home, to be honest, but the world is what it is, right? That's why I'm slowly losing my mind. I'm decided I'm just gonna fucking stream this game that I'm addicted to. BMW, nice. Oh, and I'm sorry that I'm running off track, but I don't know. I feel like our story right now is it's fucking Gibbs, man. You have. This game is nuts. It's not the usual. It's AI dungeon is. How do you describe AI dungeon? Sky is the limit. Text. Yeah, we're gonna keep the story for tomorrow. We haven't. We are a Pokemon trainer, and where do I even start? Let's recap. Let's recap today. I think that's a good thing because I gotta go back to work sometime soon anyway, because I didn't finish my 8 hours yet. Where do I start? Okay, yeah, now I remember. So far, I am a Pokemon trainer. I got my Mudkip, and through some battling and stuff, I ended up with a Team Rocket Ditto that is very murderous, and it speaks. It can talk. With our Ditto in tow, we make our way to our first gym, and we get roped into a 1v1 battle in hand-to-hand combat, and we cripple the gym leader, the first gym leader. We break his ankles. He's a parkour guy, you know, the usual. We just cripple him for life. This guy is never gonna be able to flip around between rooftops ever again like he did in the past. Then we ran into our rival that announced herself. Her name's Butler. Butler is a martial arts specialist. Her family has a dojo, and apparently she has a brother that has abandoned the family to run his own gym. He's the gym master that we just defeated, Cyrus. Cyrus is kind of fucked up too. It turns out Cyrus likes to torture his bug Pokemon with glee. Cyrus is also seems to be dating Indica, who is another Pokemon trainer. She has a Snorlax, a Slowpoke, and a I forgot the other one. Okay, she has a third Pokemon. Oh yeah, Psyduck, Anton in German. Anton, yeah. I know the stupid Pokemon names in German mostly from growing up in Germany. So so we beat the first gym. We meet our rival. Then Rain, the Team Rocket person that we got our Ditto from, she keeps stalking us as well, trying to steal our Pokemon, because that's what Team Rocket does. For some reason, she gives me one and then she wants one. She wants it back and my other Pokemon as well. I was streaming early, yeah, because we had Butler. We collaborate with Butler for her characters, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a break midday of my work day and stream for a while and then go back. But yeah, recap. So we're constantly chased by everyone. It also turns out that the first gym leader that we defeated, he thinks that we're joining Team Rocket because we got that Team Rocket Ditto. But that's a big misunderstanding. All we want to do is get our 8 badges and get the fuck out of there. But we're kind of cursed. Everybody keeps stalking us. We have Rain stalking us, we have Butler stalking us, and Charlie's after us too. Charlie's the guy that we crippled for life. He's rolling around in a fancy wheelchair, and it also turns out that we kind of turned all of Team Rocket against us because we crippled Charlie, but I mean, that's gonna come back, I'm sure. What else? So we keep getting stalked, everybody's fighting constantly, we just want to get our gym badges, and so we end up in the Cookie Cafe, coffee shop. I keep want to say coffee, but I can't really say it right, nor can I spell coffee. So I say coffee shop. So yeah, we ended up yesterday in the coffee shop and we're like, you know what, we gotta get out. And it also happened that Butler wasn't there to play her character, so we had to kind of, you know, we had to get out there. Oh yeah, Swole Tyranitar. Also, Butler has a Swole Tyranitar that had relations with Rain, and they went at it so hard that Rain's mind is kind of gone right now. She's also walking weird, so just so for Baxter is apparently it's a very important part that I shan't leave out of the recap. And then yes, I do, Butler, I do. Anyway, fuck, where was I? Anyway, yesterday Butler wasn't there, so we had to get out. We kind of went out and we had an emo scene at a lake. We're like, oh, everybody's stalking me. I just want to do my battles, and I'm running away, and I'm running away no longer. So I get on my Ditto bike, because Ditto can turn into bikes now. And Ditto bike and we crash into something, and it turns out it's Indica's Pokemon, and we're kind of tumbling down a hillside. And so we're tumbling down a hillside with the Snorlax. That is Indica's Pokemon. Snorlax, Psyduck, and Slowpoke. We're tumbling down a hill, and then Indica finds us, and she's like, "Hey, I've been watching you. You look like you need help." And she invites us at a campfire. So we go to this campfire, and there's this weird guy there. He's just busy like pinning a Butterfree to a picture frame, and it's kind of dark. He seems to be having a great time though, and it turns out that my murderous Ditto, Ditto wants to kill everybody too. Well, I kind of forgot about that part, but yeah, Ditto likes to be very murderous and suggests murdering people all the time. So Ditto and him, they kind of get along awfully well, and you're just like, please Ditto, don't do anything weird. And it's a kind of a harrowing scene, because you're like, Ditto, please, don't do anything weird. But it turns out that they get along very swell, and they end up murdering some hornet Pokemon. I forgot the fucking name. Beedrills. Yeah, so they don't murder them, but they take them out and they torture their half dead bodies. That seems to be kind of this guy's shtick, right? And so once they're done, they kind of fuck around for a while, and then he's like, you know what? I'm bored now. Let's go to my gym. And that's when we find out that this guy is the gym leader of Viridian City, and he is the bug type gym leader. So we follow him, and in front of the gym, we see an older man, and he demands that Cyrus, the bug Pokemon type leader, that he get back to his family dojo. And we're like, what is going on? And that guy slaps the shit out of Cyrus, and then he stalks off, and he's like, you're putting shame on our family. He's like Mulan style shame. And then we go in, and we get to see the inside of this gym, which is it's lined up with like half dead Pokemon, and Cyrus makes sure to tell us that it's not very humane to those Pokemon because they're still alive. So somehow we end up sleeping the night there, and in the morning Cyrus comes in and he's like, yeah, you ready to battle? And he wears like kids pajamas that are bug themed, and I don't know what happened, but he takes it off and he's just naked, and Indica's like, could you fucking not? So she tosses a pillow at him, and then all of a sudden we hear a familiar voice, and it's Butler. Butler is back, and she's like, yo brother, you suck, and you should put on some clothes. And we're like, how this person, she's back already? And turns out, yeah, Butler is the brother fucking, I'm stupid. Butler is the sister of Cyrus, and Butler is very martial art inclined. She's a martial arts master, and I guess she runs that dojo. She says she lives in that gym as well, though, so that's kind of a strange situation. Yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah. So Indica asked, why is the guy wearing weird jammies, and skateboarders outside. Sorry, I was like, what am I hearing? Anyway, so Cyrus naked, Butler here. She's like, the heck, he looks stupid, and she wants to beat him. She punches him. Butler punches Cyrus, and he falls to the floor as well. Just laying there and kind of talking for a little bit, and then we get back to the fighting. We get our first real Pokemon gym battle, because the last time we had to go hand to hand, and Charlie was cheating also. So we have our battle, and we just, our Ditto finally decides to fight. It used to be no, I didn't cheat, Charlie cheated. Our Ditto used to be unwilling to fight, so we're kind of like, what is going on? But Ditto gets beat up right away, and because the Cyrus's first Pokemon of choice is a Butterfree, and it uses some poison attack, so our Ditto's taken out temporarily. But we're actually like, we're saved for once by somebody interrupting. Hazmat, the magma leader guy, or leader magma group dude. Anyway, Hazmat, a new character, appears with his legendary Pokemon Entei, and he interrupts the battle. And for once, Ditto takes that Entei DNA and turns itself into Entei, and it fucks up Cyrus's Pokemon. And then Cyrus is like, okay, you know what, for my third Pokemon, I'm gonna pull out all the stops. And he summons the ginormous Centiskorch. And Centiskorch is bug and fire, so our fire Entei Ditto isn't gonna do anything against that. So we look at our tiny, minuscule Mudkip, and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna fuck this shit up too. And Mudkip destroys the Centiskorch so much that they have to call an ambulance. So after the ambulance is called, Cyrus looks at us, and instead of giving us our gym badge, he invites us But actually, he's inviting Ditto to dinner. Those two seem to be getting it on at this point. There's something more going on than just like them liking each other, mutual psychopathness. There seems to be more. So now we're at dinner with the all of them. We're just at dinner. We drop our fork and we notice that under the table, Ditto and Cyrus are holding hands. And we're looking at Indica, who we thought is Cyrus's girlfriend or something. She is telling us that it's a test, or her test, or Cyrus's test, and I don't know what to do with that right now. But I think it's a good point to leave it off for today. And that is it for our recap. It was fun as usual. Thank you so much everyone for joining. I don't I can sit here a few more minutes and just chatting over this story. Am I going to stream art later today? I don't know, because, well, it'll, I don't want to make a promise and then not do it. Oh, thank you so much, Steph. Thank you for joining. Thank you for hopping in. Yeah, we're wrapping up slowly. Slowly, because I still gotta do work. But I'm just gonna take a second to chat with everyone, because during the recaps, it's really hard to like try to keep it together and like get the story context and then read at the same time what people are saying. But yeah, I don't really feel like playing anymore at this second. At least not right now, because the story's a bit weird right now, to be honest. Now you're not certain if you can sleep or not. Oh my god, but your phone's dying, remember? You need to take a break. Let's see, what can I talk about? I've been thinking about buying another Pokemon plush just for this stupid stream, but I don't know which one I'd want. I also remembered I do have a Mew pin. A Mew would be kind of cute. A Mew, I like ASL. I mean, are we in the 2010s, right? I'm not gonna tell you my age, even though you know it. Location, Los Angeles. There. I mean, if you watch for 5 minutes, you probably hear me say like 500 times. It's very obvious. Oh yeah, let's talk about today's hat. Let's mess up my hair. My grown out hair. This hat. Oh wait, no, let's take my kip off. My kip, get out of here for once. This hat, I want to shout out my parents, because this is from the German Pokemon Go Fest last year. My parents are avid gamers, and they play Pokemon hardcore. They play insanely hardcore. I FaceTimed them today, and they were out getting Pokestops with the car. That's my parents. They're gamers. Anyway, they got this at the Pokemon Go Fest, because we didn't manage to make it to the US one, and the one in Germany they were able to go to, and they used extra phones in our accounts to get us Pokemon, and it was really bad. They got like no shinies, and they felt awful, so that was kind of sad. But yeah, they also got the Ditto. That's also from the Pokemon Go Fest that I'm using. So the hat and the Ditto. And yeah, Keek, go recharge your phone. Go sleep. If anything, check Discord whenever. I'll be in Discord. Oh man, I'm reading Butler's PM. I feel bad. Jesus, 4:30. I mean, you sound like a night person, so that's normal then. I hope you are. I hope you're not just staying up for this till 4:30 a.m. I'd feel bad. Yeah, so another thing. So with us making memes and stuff, I decided that we should figure out a place to host those kind of things, and I don't know if anybody has a better idea than Reddit. So since I'm creating drawings, creating drawings at night. When I list, so the way the drawing stream works is that in a few hours I will be done working and I'll be like, okay, I feel like drawing and I don't know what to draw, so I turn on the previous stream and I illustrate exactly what happened. I mean, it's drawn as the live stream plays, and so it's quick doodles, but it's fun. Most people just use Discord, but it's really hard to kind of I don't know. I don't want to have. I don't know. It doesn't feel organized enough to use the Discord to post the art. At least to me. I don't know if that makes any sense. And I don't know. Yeah. So there's that. Then in relation to the Discord and the art stuff, if you are partaking in the stream and you're interested in having your character actions, don't be shy. Just fucking throw it out. So far everybody's suggestion has been great, except for today where Butler was like, Rain and Aimee should be a pairing. And I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. That is a no. Even if you wasted your kittens on it, that's not happening. What else? What else? Oh yeah, so if you have your character or action or something that you want to bring in, just toss it at me. We can add it to the world story now since they added those settings. I'll show it off for a second, just to kind of explain. So for the story, I didn't have much time to sit down and do this today, but we have world info now. So each character and place that we enter, I don't know how well it keeps track of this stuff because I have never used it before today, really. I think it was in beta version until now. But yeah, so we have world info. So I don't know how it has to be formatted for it to work. But this is what I have so far. So like, I don't like this music. Pause. So yeah, each character has a key and an entry, and we're building out this world. So if you have a character that you want to have appear, please send me a description of how they look to you and or what they do, what Pokemon they have. Don't do more than like 3 Pokemon. I'm already having trouble with 3. If we get a lot more characters, we're gonna cut Pokemon out. It's too much to keep track of. Especially if they have shitty names that I can't type. So yeah, the world info is definitely something I want to keep exploring. It seems fun to do. Then what else? Since we're at it, the story, I have made it published now, so you can actually play your own. Wait, no, how do I link it? There we go. So if you want to, you can use AI Dungeon and play through this trash on your own. Please excuse all the typos and like some of the shitty lines that we missed editing out. This is the amazing epic Pokemon adventure. So there's that. That's the whole story. Oh my god, it's long. It's long. What have we done? 396 actions. I'm glad it's not 369. We're already past that, and it's not safe for work. Thank God. Uh, yeah. What else? What else? If you happen to play through this and you have anything good, please share it with us. I would love to see. I mean, as long as it's not crazy, not safe for work shit. I mean, if you want to share that, please do so in the not safe for work areas of the disc. Wait, never mind. That area is not open yet. So yeah, if you share stuff, please share it. If you want to share stuff, share it. It's I mean, I woke up yesterday, to Keek's new meme and Rain's drawing, and I was blown away. It was amazing to have you guys not only partake in chat, not only partake in chat with your inputs and your characters and ideas, but also creating content alongside with me about this story. I can't thank you enough. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Do we want to take a second? I don't know if the viewers are accurate or not, but we can take a second and show off some of our memes. This is the flowy ditto. I kind of just this is one of the memes that Keek created in Discord. Please feel free to join our Discord. Does this work? Is this how it works? Yeah. Bam. So please join our Discord if you want to partake in sharing, or I don't know, get updates about what's going on. This is some of the trash that I create in the drawing streams. Wait, this is delete, remove. Yes. Which is this? Why is this not up front? What is going on? Talking to what? My scene's all messed up. Yeah, this is just some of the things, but I don't get out of here. Okay, so no. I need to. Okay, so the bottom here is one of the memes that Keek created, and it's fucking hilarious. I love it. But yeah, this is our characters. I'm working on drawing Charlie right now, and I don't know why, but he's turned out to be very I don't know, thirsty looking. I don't know, it's a curse is what I said. So this is Butler, and we have Rain with his Houndoom or Houndor. We got that. And there's me that looks nothing like me, and trying to, okay, kind of hard trying to figure this out. Rain, get out of here. Yeah, it's a running gag that I don't like to move around during stream, so I don't show my feet, so that's why it says no feet for creeps. Yeah, so there's that. What else? What else is worth bringing up? Yeah, I mean, that almost covers it. I guess I could link the Reddit. I don't know, I feel weird making a Reddit, to be honest. Because... but whatever, who cares? What? Why is there already an 18+ warning on the Aini Waffles community? Fuck, I shouldn't have. Fuck it. You know what? We're all adults. There you go. That's the Reddit. I think I accidentally got it tagged not safe for work because I posted the video of one of my streams where I did not have not safe for work toggle off, and it... I mean, let's just find... Let's watch this shit. It's... I wanted to die because this was very early on. Very, very early on in streaming for me. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. And let me know if the audio works. Because this, oh, it's not even showing. Duh. AID monitor. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I have a YouTube where I'm trying to plan cutting together highlights if I get Adobe After Effects to work again. So the thing is that in the very beginning I dressed up for each prompt in a different outfit, but right now we're in Pokemon and I'm not gonna fucking put on a whole bunch of makeup and shit to be streaming this. Anyway, the prompt was being a doll, and you get delivered to somebody through Amazon Prime, and wait, that's too much. Theater mode. Yeah, how does that look? 1 second. I think you can kind of read it. Settings. Why is it so blurry? Oh, there we go. I'm just so we had just started the prompt. You are a doll. You find yourself in a wooden box that is being sent to someone. You're not sure who will own you next, but you have high hopes for a good owner. You lay in your box and you hear a voice. Finally, my Amazon Prime delivery is here. And Matt was talking to me about the stream currency. And if you guys can read this, I don't want to read it out. You open your eyes and you see a man with long hair wearing a black t-shirt, jeans and sneakers. He smiles at you as he walks over to the box. Hello there, little one. The man says as he puts his hand on your head. I'm going to take care of you now, so just relax. And the next sentence, the man begins tickling you and then starts sucking on your while licking them. And I did not read what was going on. And it's just there. This text is just there. Why did I not read it? I'm going to take care of you now, so just relax. What the fuck? No, what? I did not see that last line. Oh my. What the hell happened? How did I miss that? Oh my. Oh, no. Why is it on? That is not a beginning that I like. No. This is not a good start. No. Okay, so we are rid of that. I'm never doing I want to do a few. I really wanted to do some other prompts in this type of style, but I don't want this shit to happen because it just gets worse. We try again in that same clip, and the next input, the not safe for work is turned off, and the guy starts duct taping my character. Like, so yeah, I love it. I love AI Dungeon. It does what it wants. It does what it wants. But yeah, I mean, that's how I got our Reddit already tagged for not safe for work, because I uploaded that, I guess. So, back to that. But, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, Reddit. Wait, I have it open. I mean, yeah, that's our Reddit. It's already tainted before anything even happens, so that's great. Show Swole Tyranitar. Yes, let's show Swole Tyranitar. Let me put the music back on first. Because it's so silent. And all you hear is the fan. Turn it down a bit. Swole Tyranitar. AID. Showing off stuff. Swole Tyranitar is the Tyranitar keeps popping up. Let's show mine first there. This is the Tyranitar that is in our story, alright? I like teasing Rain. He doesn't like this drawing. Alright? So it's a very swole Tyranitar that stays hydrated. He drinks water even though it hurts him because he stays hydrated, right? It's weak to water. And then now let's show Rain's actual drawing. Because it's really good too. Mine's shit. Rain's hardcore. Like, he actually spent time on this. It's great. I love it. So that's how the Tyranitar should look, but this is what I see when I write it. So we got that. Yeah, I mean, it's fun drawing the characters from a story. I can't wait to do that again. Talking about characters from the stories, story prompt ideas. If you have any suggestions, toss them, chat, Discord, wherever, right? Toss them at me. Costume ideas, I have thousands of things. I don't know if I'm gonna be dressing up every single time for the upcoming streams. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. I think on the weekend I will take my time and come up with like a fancy outfit and prompt, and then I don't know if I want to do a serious one or an unserious prompt. Because the Pokemon is very clearly not serious at all. But it does have its darker moments, right? Definitely. Why are there so many users watching? If it's accurate. Yeah, so prompt ideas, character ideas, suggestions, toss them my way, please. Use your kittens if you watch. Make use of them. Don't use them right now because then I'd have to work on that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. I think that's pretty good. That rounds it up. Yeah, Charlie. Charlie's being drawn right now still. We definitely need more characters. We need more characters. Crazy characters with goofy stuff. Yeah. That's it from me. Unless you guys have anything else to say. You have a couple of characters. Yeah, Keek's ideas and Keek nudging us whenever we write stuff that's gonna mess up the AI is great. Keek, you're awesome. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Rain, for your input and your naughty Tyranitar and your active participation. Thank you so much. What else? You're not into the darker stuff. Well, I mean, it has to be a nice variety, right? Sprinkle a little bit of everything. I want a little bit of everything, you know? I want some romance. I want some dark. I want some yeetening of Pikachus. Hey, what? Yeet? Yeah, I mean, Pokemon. So, backstory wise, we had people come into chat after our cat stream. We did Cat Girl. We finished that up, and some friends of mine came into stream and they were like, I don't understand AI Dungeon. What does it do? And I was like, you know what? Let's try out a prompt about Pokemon. It's an IP, and I'll show you that this AI knows the world of Pokemon without me teaching it anything about it. And I'll just play it. I don't wanna. Let's just play it, since it is better to show done to wait. I mean, where was the it's a lot easier to show it than to tell it. I'll go back there. AI. Domo, you I had to fucking write it out. Why do you tell people about a private playing? You can't do that. I needed some way out. Yeah, you guys, you're wasting kittens. What are you doing? Yeah, so okay, there, it's already playing. Beauty is playing. I get rid of this ugly ass Pokemon. Jesus. There we go. I need the music to stop. Where is it? Pause. Everybody's wasting their kittens. Alright, I guess. Let's let Ripperoni's Pikachu. This is what started this particular Pokemon prompt and stream. It's just a highlight that I want to fix up because it's not. Oh, can't hear it? Too silent. Okay, let me boost that shit up. Okay, we have to restart it. It is, I love this. I love this clip. It makes me proud of myself, alright? Okay, wait. Desktop audio device. Is this, I don't know. I guess this would be it. Tell me if this works. You are a Pokemon trainer. You're a female and your Pokemon of choice is a Mudkip. Can you guys hear that? Were you able to hear that? Is the question. Barely. I don't know what to do. Mayhaps. How did the other one work then, if this one doesn't? Streamlabs. Place. Monster cat. Note up. Audio input. Alert box. Snapcam. Maybe. Window capture. One second. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties. Audio input capture. Chat box. I really think that I'm too stupid for Streamlabs. I have a feeling. I was done, but now I'm not. Alright. I don't know. You think you're ready for sleep? I don't believe it. Volume mixer. Maybe this. Maybe this will do it. Try it. You are a Pokemon trainer. You're a female and your Pokemon of choice is a Mudkip. You have been training this Mudkip for years. Did that work? We can hear? Okay, yes. Alright. Get ready. You are a Pokemon trainer. You're a female and your Pokemon of choice is a Mudkip. And good night, Rain. This Mudkip for years. Sleep well. Let's try it. What up, Oak? You say excited. I look at Pikachu on the floors and sniffs my Mudkip. Yo, fat cat, get away from my kid. Don't give the fat rat any ideas. You pick up the Pikachu and toss it against the wall. Maybe this will bust us out of this inescapable room. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. Mudkip, the Mudkip says Mudkip. Whack. Grab the half-dead Pikachu, just in case, and make your way to follow Mewtwo. Alright, let's see where this takes us. I'm sure nothing could go. Okay, I tilt my head at Mewtwo and say, pretty cool, sarcastically. Suddenly, I notice the Pikachu gag and cry out in pain. Hold on, let me cure you. You say worriedly as you open your bag, but it's too late. The Pikachu cries one last time before it falls silent. Its eyes close forever. What a short life it was. Mewtwo whispers, but he will be remembered forever in the halls of our new home. Now let's explore. Oh man, fucking AI dungeon. Oh, my ripperonis. poor Pikachu. Poor Pikachu. So this is the backstory to this, and we tried a more serious stream. Freaking thing. And this is where we're at. It's fourth day of our Pokemon stream, and with that I'ma go. I need to eat some food and work. If I stream again, drawing time, I will post in Discord. Join it if you want to see it. Simple as that. Alright, thank you so much. Some of you guys get some sleep. Some of you do whatever you do. And we'll see you later or tomorrow. And have a wonderful night, everyone. Bye.